Hey guys, it's time for episode 2 of Soft Rain. We're going to figure out what that piece of paper said that the teacher held up. Her hand was trembling. You look sad. Will it make us cry? Little John asked. It is very sad. It is a letter from the white man who calls himself the superintendent of Cherokee removal. Friends, he calls us. He tells us that the treaty signed 2 years ago by some of our people will soon be enforced in Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama, as well as here in North Carolina. He says that on the 23rd of May this year, 1838, the Cherokees must remove to the land set apart for them in the West. The teacher sighed, then continued, My family has decided to leave before we are forced from our home. If it isn't too late, we will sell our house to a white family. Children, there will be no more school for you. Maybe in the West. And I bet you guys can make a connection with how that feels, not being able to go back to school. Soft Rain saw tears fall onto the white man's letter. She felt her anger growing. If she were holding the letter, she would rip it into little pieces. No more school? The Saligi must move west? Why? The teacher did not answer. Soft Rain's unspoken question. She merely whispered a goodbye to each child. She handed the white man's word book to Soft Rain and Little John. You must keep reading, she said. As Soft Rain passed the white children's school, she began to cry. It isn't fair that those mean boys can go to school and we can't, she said to Little John, sobbing. Why is the teacher moving? I don't know, but my father says only a few of our people signed that treaty. They are the ones who should move. We aren't moving. Father is getting ready to plant our salu, or corn. I'm going to help him. He never wanted me to learn the white man's ways or his words. Now I'll stop. I won't need this old book. Aye, Soft Rain screamed as Little John threw the word book toward the schoolhouse and ran away. She started to go after the book, but when she saw a face at the window, she hesitated. Then she tore after Little John, only stopping when she had no more breath. She looked all around, but Little John was nowhere in sight. She was puzzled. The teacher, who knew the language of the white man, had said to keep reading, and she was going west because the letter said she must. But Little John's father didn't want him to learn of the white man's ways. He was not moving west. He was planting. Would Soft Rain family have to move west? Then she thought about her father and Hawk Boy at work in their field. Relieved, she let out a deep breath. If Father was planting, they wouldn't be moving west either. I will help Father, and I will continue my reading, she said to herself. Putting the word book into her pouch, she hurried home. The little people. Before Soft Rain was through the gate, she called, Mother, Grandmother, I'm home. Where are you? In the house or in the garden? Her mother rushed out the door. Hush, Soft Rain. Grandmother is having her afternoon rest. She looked toward the sun and then back at Soft Rain. We've only just eaten. Why are you home so early? Are you ill? Mother touched Soft Rain's forehead. You aren't warm. I'm not ill, just filled with sorrow, Soft Rain answered. I have to tell you why. They sat together, leaning against the great oak tree. Soft Rain told her mother about the morning at school. Everyone cried except Little John. He was angry and he threw his book away. He said his father never wanted him to learn the white man's words. Soft Rain fingered her deerskin pouch, which held the word book. She wanted to keep on learning the white man's language. What would her father say? The teacher is moving west. Will we have to move? Tears streamed down her face. Her mother wiped them away, then answered, For years we have heard the government of Georgia wants the real people out of their state. Maybe they can move here to North Carolina where it is safe. But the letter said the Saligi in Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and North Carolina must move west. Where is west? The west is far, far away. Some of the real people have already moved there, and some come back because they didn't like it. And guys, we're going to stop right there and see if next time, if they're going to stay. Do you think they're going to stay or are they going to go? What would you do?